And I'm up near the car parking lot at Pembroke Lodge, and it's absolutely packed. There are people out exercising, some people are out with their dogs, mums are out with small children. And you can just imagine how everybody is out there today really enjoying this park. But it wouldn't be like this if we had car parking charges here. Many people would have had to think twice. Perhaps instead of coming every day, they'd just come once or twice a week. A real loss to our community. You'll remember, of course, that we've been fighting these car parking charges, we thought, quite frankly, on a cross-party basis. And in order to kill them off, we set up in the House of Lords what is called a fatal motion. It's a motion where if you vote for it and pass it, the order that sets up the car parking charges would have been killed once and for all. And to our shock, of course, we Liberal Democrats moved the motion and voted for it, and the Conservatives decided not to come through the lobbies with us. So that great opportunity to kill the car parking charges off was lost. The Conservatives said they had another strategy. They were just going to ask the government to think again. They put that in front of the House of Lords. We joined them, of course, in the lobbies. We wouldn't give up on an issue because it was proposed by another party. And that motion actually passed. But of course it was a weak motion. It had no real meaning. The government thought about it for 5 days and said, well, we've listened to what you had to say, but you rejected the fatal motion, the one that would have really worked. And so the other one you chose to back, Conservatives, was just advisory, and we've decided to ignore it. We're continuing with the car parking charges. Well, we still have to try and stop this, and I think it can be done. There's going to be a planning process. We need to fight through that planning process. But also, we know that after May 6, whichever government comes in is going to have to be a fairly humble government. Times have changed. And so working together, keeping up that local pressure, keeping up the argument that says we don't want people less well off to feel excluded from the park, warning what will happen on our neighbouring streets outside the park gates, which could come jam with cars trying to avoid car parking charges, and on days like bank holidays or even Christmas Day, certainly at weekends. Keeping those arguments up, keeping up the pressure is going to be vital. We have to stop these charges. We're not out of tools, and I'm going to fight until we've got them buried for good.